This weekend marks 50 years since a famous or infamous rock concert at UT's football stadium. Some say the music was unforgettable, but the Texas heat, lack of water, and all the people jammed together like sardines made it pretty unforgettable as well. Here's tonight's backstory with Bob Buckaloo.
He was one of the college kids at the concert. Little did this young man know at the time, his first Austin concert would be one for the history books.
Wow, this was such a cool thing to do.
Nelson Duffel, who would later become a Channel 36 news anchor and today he's a Washington, D.C. public relations entrepreneur, was among the 80,000 who packed what was then known as Texas Memorial Stadium. Everyone sitting about 6 inches apart. They say the entertainment was great. Bad company with surprise guests Led Zeppelin's Jimmy Page, Santana, and the stars of the evening, ZZ Top. Legendary football coach Darrell Royal signed off on the idea when he was told only about 10 to 20,000 people would show up. Instead, 80,000 turned out, and it soon became a crisis for some of them.
There was no water, there was no ice, there was nothing. People were going in the bathroom and trying to drink it out of the sink, and it was just, it was brutal.
Austin PR executive and former KVUE news anchor Ron Oliveda was one of the college kids in the stadium that day.
The lack of water was something, the lack of food, the heat, those were major problems, but it didn't detract from the event of the day. We still had a glorious time. The music was fantastic, and it was a wonderful memory that I will always cherish.
When it was all over, the stadium had been damaged, and Coach Royal was said to have been angry about it all. But for Oliveda and Duffel, it was worth the temporary suffering.
It was good. It was exciting.
It was a hot day. We were thirsty as could be. I got burned to a crisp, and I enjoyed every single second of it.
September 1st, 1974, a day that will live on in rock music history and the history of Austin. Bob Buckaloo, KVUE News.